Welcome back to Skyrim. When we left off, we were at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
I'd like you at the attic room.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home. So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
Right.
Close the door, then we can talk. Close the door, then we can talk.
I already closed the door, lady.
Now we can talk.
Over here we can see a blade sword.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
You're the one who took the horn?
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
What's with all the cloak and dagger? I'm here with you
all
on.
this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Go on, I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
How do I know I can
If you
trust
don't
you?
trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
Why did you take the horn
I
from
knew the
Eastern
Greybeards
Ground?
would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
Why are you looking for a
We
Dragonborn?
remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Yes, that's how I learned to... Yes, that's how I first learned I was Dragonborn.
And you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
So what's the part you're not
Dragons
telling
aren't
me?
just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years.
But
They were
no
dead,
shit.
killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
What makes you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
So where are we headed?
There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
I know that mountain high on the hill east of Kinesgrove.
Good. Now we won't have to spend time searching for it. We should get moving. There's no time to waste.
Hold on, I'm not ready to
Can't
go
wait around
yet.
for you to make up your mind. I'll meet you at Kinesgrove. Don't waste time getting there.
I'll take the book of the Dragonborn. Hi, Rothgar. I just want you to know that I'm coming through.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jorgen. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push.
Push. Da.
With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely.
Uh-oh.
We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards. But you are ready. Mingra, Rossis, Alan, Strondu, Othi, Balan. Go, run, now. Tasted the voice of the passed through. High Hrothgar.
Thank you. Blade in the dark. But first, we shall go to Eastern Grove, not far from Rinstad. First, actually, I wanna double check what one that is. Trophy room. Trophy room, armory, and I think enchanting tower. Yeah. Good. Wow. I've never known about this place. Never been here before. Anyway, I believe this is Eastern Grove down here. We could just turn left up here somewhere. Here we go. Oh. I did not mean for that to happen. So, the game just crashed on me. It doesn't happen often. And I hate it when it does. This time I'll make sure to see it before we get into Eastern Grove. Yeah, there's Shadowmere right there by Eastern Grove. There, Gabe, was that really so hard? You get a free dragon soul. Focardine. Frost breath. An icy version of fire breath. You can see it getting closer to those symbols over there. Let's wait for the shout to be fully shout bar to be full, to be I don't agree. There it is. We've been to Kindness Grove before.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
Where's this dragon?
Town and landed on the old dragon burial mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Come on.
Come on. We need to find out what's happening up there.
Don't you know there's a dragon attacking? We gotta find someplace to hide.
What the frick? Excuse me?
Place to hide.
Come on, hurry. We might be
Did
too
that
late.
just... This guy just died for no reason.
Look at that big bastard. Keep your head down. Let's see what it does.
Salokunier, Zil Gro Tova Ursa.
Steady. What's happening? Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Holy crap.
Alduin Fury, Oantid Vogri has Rixation to Zig. Ger Salokunier, coming near. Full side of you. Zu Korav Mid Lo Dove to Hot.
Look out! Oh, dang. You did it. Wait, what's happening? That's above. So you really are. God. God, it's true. I know you're scared. I know you're afraid. Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. Nothing held back.
Who are you and what do you want
One
with
of the
me?
last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragons. Should have picked somebody else for your...
Excuse me?
I owe you some. Go ahead. Whatever you... I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the dragon. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
Honestly, I think, what's our next
The first
move?
thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
What makes you think the Thalmor are bringing dragons
Nothing solid
back?
yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured
Has to be.
Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
Me? Ah. So we need to find out about what the Thalmor know about dragons. Any ideas?
We could get into the Thalmor embassy. It's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
So how do we get into the Thalmor
I'm
embassy?
not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Indeed. I can't wait to have the rest of that shout. Stupid bear. You don't just attack like that. Like no. No dragon attack on Riverwood, okay. Sleeping Giant Inn.
I don't think you were following. Smart. I have a plan.
I mean, I have this armor, which I'll be using for infiltration and murder. Ooh.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
That didn't
I've
take
been doing this
long.
a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them.
So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the
Thalmor
embassy?
ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you inside Steven. While you're doing that, I'll work on getting an invitation. Meet me at the Solitude Station. Any questions?
As to you, who's this contact of yours? You sure I can
Don't
trust
worry
him?
about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties.
How am I going to get into this
Let me handle
party?
that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
Once I'm inside the embassy,
That's where
then
the fun
what?
starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
I'll see you in solitude after I meet
Sounds
Malborn.
Be careful.
You too. Right to follow the blades. Because obviously.
What? Something you're still confused about?
Nope. We drink to our youth. Today's come and gone. Ah, here we go.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Our mutual friend sent
Really?
me.
You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
What kind of thing should I bring?
Me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly.
Alrighty, here's what I'll need.
I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
I know. The dude.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy.
Dude!
I'll take care of the rest.
Like my dude, I know what I'm doing. Well, my character must look like quite the madman right now.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yes, my one's all
I
set.
have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled. For you. plus whatever you can pick up inside. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
I'm ready. Keep the rest of my things safe for me.
It will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information. Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. 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 Luck.
A fellow latecomer to Ellen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party. Not this hour.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, find my...
I like your armor, lady, but you're gonna die eventually. Ah. Alright, because every dragon claw at this point is a...
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim, and you are.
My name is Brogrash Face Master. Pleased to meet you.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Some say the ship... Do I have your permission to uncork the Arinthia Red?
Of course. I've told you before not to bother with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador. Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better. I trust that this is just the beginning of a long, mutually beneficial...
Do you host these parties often?
Often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the medicine truths. Do, please,
Right.
help yourself.
I see you spared no expense. We spared no expense at Jurassic
Of
Park.
course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests.
I mean, that's a good point. What does your position as Thalmor ambassador
One of
involve?
my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war.
What's your position on the
As
Civil
long as
War?
the Empire continues to uphold its treaty obligations, my government does not concern itself with the internal politics of Skyrim.
Good.
Do enjoy yourself.
I wasn't expecting to see you here. I assume you have everything everyone does.
Ah, this must be awkward for you.
That's putting it mildly. The Thalmor invite me here to remind everyone that they can tell the Empire what to do. I would refuse, but I don't want to jeopardize the peace between us.
What do you know of our host?
Eowyn is a formidable woman. She lacks for neither cunning nor ambition.
To your liking.
Now that I think of it, she would have made a fine Imperial general.
Splendid. Call if you have need of
Ah,
Keep an eye on these Thalmor. You never know.
Now here's a face I did not expect to see. Be mindful, for you walk among adders.
Having a good time?
Faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing.
Do you visit the embassy
Words
often?
spoken and words unspoken. Beware these, Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. For this reason, I avoid them when I can.
I look forward to the day when this rebellion is
Thank you.
we can once again.
The hospitality of the Thalmor Embassy is endless.
I should be back in Windhelm. I've got work to do.
What brings you to this
Ill
party?
luck. I'm a busy man and I don't have time for this sort of frivolity. But at the same time, I don't dare refuse an invitation from Elenwen.
You don't look happy
Is
to
it
be
that
here.
obvious? I should take pains to seem more happy. I wouldn't want to upset our host. But the truth of it is, I have a mountain of paperwork back in Windhelm, and it's not getting any smaller. I just hope this party doesn't drag on all night. Goodbye, then.
I heard those mages up the winter.
These Thalmor know how to treat honest.
Have you known Elenwen long?
I've known her long enough to appreciate her excellent taste in food and wine. And also long enough to respect her importance to Skyrim. She plays a vital role in rooting out the forbidden worship of Talos. As far as I'm concerned, those Talos worshippers get what they deserve. All they do is cause problems for me and the other Jarls.
I should kill you, even though some Jarls were sent to Thalmor. How about you?
I know what you mean. Most Nords struggle to accept change. Those who fought the Thalmor in the Great War still see an enemy. But that war is over, and a new day has dawned. Besides, the Thalmor reward their friends richly. Anyone who doesn't take advantage of that is a stubborn fool. Until later.
Isn't this something? Elenwen really knows how to host a party.
Enjoying the party?
Much so, yes. Elenwen's parties are always so elegant. She really has impeccable taste. My only regret is that
that's
she
a good
doesn't host them
point.
more often.
You're Elisif, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You are most courteous. I admit I'm surprised to see you here. Normally these parties are reserved for the Jarls and business leaders of Skyrim. Elenwen must be very fond of you. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
I don't understand why General Tullius hasn't been recalled. The man is clearly incompetent. I have half a mind to tell him so myself.
Great gathering, what did you say?
Oh yes, quite. So many important people from all across Skyrim.
What do you do for a living?
I am the steward of Whiterun. I serve Jarl Balgruuf in Dragon's Reach. Truth be told, I'd be more comfortable if I were back there. I get nervous in the company of so many worthies. Don't let me keep you.
Is the food and drink?
I came here hoping to learn that more Imperial reinforcements were on their way to Skyrim. But so far, I've been disappointed.
Is my star. See.
How are you enjoying the party?
I'll leave you.
Elenwen puts a great deal of effort into these parties, and it shows. I just wonder what her real motivations are. That woman is inscrutable.
The Thalmor can the Thalmor be
For now,
trusted?
perhaps. But I've heard disturbing rumors that they're marshaling their strength. I suspect the treaty that ended the war was just a tactic to buy time so the Thalmor can rebuild their armies. I hope I'm wrong. I'm not sure the Empire can afford another war.
The Grey Quarter in Windhelm
Good speaking.
is little better than a slum.
The hospitality of the Thalmor.
A man who knows how to make money, war can be a most profitable venture.
What brings you to this party?
Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money.
You sound like quite the
Not
businessman.
every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf. You there, serving girl. What's your name, dear?
Ah, I hope you're enjoying yourself, sir. Here you go.
I'd like
sir.
a drink.
Colovian brandy. I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment. Until next time.
What I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see, my...
What is a fellow...
And believe me, I don't say that...
Allow me to introduce myself. Rosalind, imports and exports by trade. Observer of human nature by vocation.
What brings you to this party?
Must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Ellenwood's little soirees. But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business. And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor. Like it or not.
I said it better myself.
I need another
It's
drink.
been some time since I've had some news from elsewhere in Skyrim. What have you heard?
Now that I think on it, I did hear something.
Take advantage of the fine food and drink. Such things have
Where are
Apparently,
you,
it's been dumped in
Brogrash?
solitude for well over a month, and with no sign of shipping out anytime soon. Some say the ship suffered damage to her hull when she struck an iceberg, and Captain Sophia can't afford the repairs. Of course, she would never admit such a thing. Captain Sophia is far too proud a woman for that.
The Thalmor might not like to admit it, but as long as the Empire has Skyrim, the Empire has strength.
How well do you know Eleanor?
Well at all, and I'm happy to keep it that way. That woman and her Thalmor justiciars have caused nothing but problems for the people of Skyrim.
Are you enjoying the party?
I am not. I have no more taste for Thalmor wine than I do for Thalmor company. What is more, I'm away from the hold at a time when there are dragons and stormcloaks on the loose. There's every chance I'll return to find a pile of smoking ash where Whiterun once stood. Farewell.
That's a good point.
Well, I did see something interesting not long ago. There were several Khajiit camped outside the walls of Whiterun. Seems they've been traveling around the whole of Skyrim, peddling their wares. You've got to admire their courage, doing something like that with dragons on the loose and a war going on.
There's Eleanor.
We've got our hands full dealing with the Stormcloaks. What about you?
I've spent many hours in council meetings lately grappling with that problem.
With any luck, a worthy hero.
Isn't this something? Ellenwood really knows how to host a party.
I need your help with something.
I'm always glad to help a friend if I can. What do you need?
I need you to cause a scene. Get everyone's attention for a few
All
minutes.
right. If it's so important to you, I suppose I can help.
But lately it seems like every blacksmith in Skyrim is out to prove that he's the equal of Erlen Greymane. Not really a fair comparison if you ask me. After all, Erlen works the Skyforge. How is any smith going to compete with that?
What? Do you know who I am? I should have you taken up and flogged.
What? Of course I know.
Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Repute, not the residence of the Thalmor ambassador.
Razlan, and you
So far, so
promised
good.
to behave yourself.
Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Yes.
Oh, I'm afraid I may have overreacted. Please, I've already forgotten what
You know I don't like strange smells.
That's
guest
it.
feeling
That's
ill.
it.
Leave the poor wretch be.
Guest. Patience. You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Come on. Someone misses me at this party. We're both dead.
Thalmor. Time to kill Thalmor.
Who are they with? More or less.
Okay, I'm gonna admit. That's a cool death pose. That is a very cool death pose.
We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else is valuable.
Listen up, spy. You're dead. You win.
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. It's worth it.
It is.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
I'm not here to torture
What?
you.
What do you want then?
No time to explain, just get
Yeah,
out of here.
Sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. Whatever you
Sounds
want.
good, I'll follow
Let's
you.
go, now.
Ah. Novice conjurer. Time to return to Riverwood and talk to Delphine. Ah.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Grove this time.
Care to have with me, secret?
Drunk again, Ambry? Don't let Alvar hear you talking to me that way. He'll stick your head in his forge.
So that's a no, I take it?
Oh my god,
Ain't used to
dude.
strangers here in Riverwood.
Welcome. Let me know if you want it. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear is safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
The Thalmor know nothing about the dragons.
That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure they're looking for someone named Esbern.
He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
What would the Thalmor want with
You mean
Esbern?
aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
They seem to think he's hiding out in Riften.
Eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Ask around the Ragged Flagon in the Ratway. It's at least a good starting point. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
Alright. To Riften we shall go.
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Hi. I have good reason to believe the target will be coming to Riften in the next few days. Discretion is preferred, but elimination of the target is of the highest priority. These restrictions on exposure are lifted. You will be reassigned outside Skyrim if necessary without penalty. Do not fail me, E. Ah, yes. Shavari.
something. Don't
I'm
hurt
staying
me.
out of this.
Trouble? Why bother to capture Rift and I'll never understand. Just look at this place.
I'm gonna find Honeyside. My house here in Riften. This is the house carver's room. The alchemy room. The kids' room.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Iona, your bed is in there. The master bedroom, the kitchen, the dining room. Running, 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 running. We don't have to worry about Thalmor right now.
Look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored.
Alrighty.
Shipment of furs. Should be worth a fortune.
You idiot. He said furs, not furs. It was a damn logging caravan.
Ah!
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
Know of an old guy hiding out in the rift, out in Riften. Name of
A
Esbern.
lot of people looking for him. Don't know his name, but he's paid good money for nobody to know he's down here. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Hardly ever leaves the place. Has someone bring him food and such. Crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here, he must really be off his nut.
That old guy hiding out down here. Where does he live?
He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Be careful. You're not the only one looking for him. Oh, it's been a long time since anyone joined us. Seems like
who else is looking for us, bro?
Dangerous-looking elves who didn't give their names. Draw your own conclusions.
Thalmor. Kill them one by one. May nobody find out who you are. I need to retrieve my stuff from Riverwood real quick. After this. Do you seriously not want your friend just get murdered? Across the way. Wait, why do I have one lockpick left? Why do I only have one lockpick? Alright.
Go away!
Husband, open the door, I'm a friend.
No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay, Delphine sent me.
Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap.
Delphine needs your help to stop the dragons.
Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. You'd better come in and tell me how you found me and what you want. This'll just take a moment. This was always... Only a couple more. There we are. Come in. Make yourself now. So, I thought she'd have realized that she was... I tried to tell her. Yes.
What do you mean, it's
Haven't you figured
hopeless?
it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Aldwin has returned, just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger. Here or in the afterlife, Aldwin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them, they wouldn't listen.
I've killed dragons!
It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach.
The dragon who's raising the others?
Yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand.
You're talking about the little end of the world.
Oh, yes. It's all been foretold. The end has begun. Aldrin has returned. Only a dragonborn can stop him. But no dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Aldwin the World Eater.
It's not hopeless, Esbern. I'm dragonborn.
You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphi. We have much to discuss. You mean just a minute? No. Put my annotated annual. One moment, I know. Leave secrets for the family. One more. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off. Is someone there?
Really? I'm in charge but to kill her. You fools! Hello? You doing here? He doesn't eat down more. Looks like I may have killed them all.
Always a pleasure, boss. What can I do for you?
Nothing right now. Now, it's either back there or at this point that Shivari would have appeared and attacked us. Yeah, she's a Thalmor kitty cat. She's a Thalmor agent that was wanting to kill me. At least he decided to try to rate in the rat way. Yeah.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long. Let's see what Esbern has to say. Well, then. We made it safe and sound.
We can shut the door now.
Now then, I assume you know about...
Hold on. And back.
Dragon.
I assume you know about...
Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just here it is. You see, right here. Stop.
And
Haven Temple.
Annals of the Dragon Guard.
Structured around one of the main Octavia military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh. This is where they built fortresses to set down and stone all their accumulated dragon. Hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted ones in the event, despite the far-reaching fame. One of the wonders of its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean you don't mean to say you haven't heard either of them?
Let's pretend. What's Alduin's Wall? Just not old stuff in the mountains.
Alduin's Wall is an ancient recorded part history, part life. Its location lost history. Alive. Not lost, just forgotten. The Blade's archive is in progress. I was only able to say it was in
So you think Alduin did
Well, yes. No doubt you'll have to speak up. I will let to death my right.
What happened on the 30th of
It was a
Frostfall?
cold day. The end of Frostfall is nearly winter in the Jerome Mountains. We heard the news at Cloud Ruler by courier, riding hard from the Imperial City. 30th of Frostfall, 171. 30 years ago. The Great War started that day. The Thalmor ambassador delivered his ultimatum to the Emperor Titus Meade, the head of every Blade's agent within the Aldmeri Dominion. I knew that day that it was truly the beginning. Very good. Very good.
I knew you were. I know the area. We'll meet you there, or I'll travel together. We'll call.
Let's travel together. Are you ready to go?
Always. Let's go see if we can find this Sky Haven temple. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
Come on, you two. Yep, you can see the little glowing spot right behind, right there, above my cursor. That's the dragon. What? Excuse me? That happened. I'm not used to that. A double fight. Double the dragons. Yeah, that's the dragon right there. double the fight, double the dragon. It's weird, this place doesn't seem to respawn. I think it's supposed to. Hi, girl.
Someone there?
I'm going to check that out.
Over here.
Stay alert, Austin, you're not a phone call.
Another one for the Dragonborn.
Definitely early Akaviri stonework.
We've got to get this bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. We have the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragon. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward.
Huh.
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the middle pillar.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old buildings left in our way.
What the fuck you doing, Asburn? Jesus Christ, my nutty Asburn.
Wait,
Why are you stopping?
you should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful. That's it. Think close to the entrance.
Okay. Come on, Delphine.
One remarkably well preserved. Here's the blood scene. Another house. No doubt she took it down. Blood. Your blood. Look here. You see how things are blazing here?
How did I get an iron dagger?
There's no telling what we might find inside.
Oh god.
Fascinating. Original Akaviri bas-reliefs, almost entirely intact. amazing. You can see how the Akaviri craftsmen were beginning to embrace the more flowing Nordic style.
We're here for Alduin's wall, right, Esbern?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to look around later, I suppose. Let's see what's up ahead.
Right. Ooh, look at this room. I loved it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. What happens if the drug that include all this?
Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against the Dragon Lord, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord Taunt, masters of the voice, were arrayed against the wind.
So does it show how we defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patient. The Akaviri were not straightforward. Everything is cast in mythic symbol. Yes, this here comes from the mouth of the Nord Hood. This is the Akaviri symbol for shout.
Hold on.
Used to shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
The Greybeards might know.
I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice.
What do you have against the Greybeards?
They had their way. You do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
The Greybeards have a point. Power is dangerous.
Don't know how to use it. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain.
Better go see what Unger knows about this show.
Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Hold on. So this is all of the blades? Just two people?
The Thalmor hunted us down, remember? It wasn't exactly great for recruitment. But we have a headquarters of a sort now. We will rebuild the blades. Someday.
Maybe I can find you new
If you
recruits.
find anyone you think would make a good recruit, I can certainly take a look at them. Remember though, being a blade is a lifelong commitment. Their loyalty has to be with us once they're in.
Here are the
We're gonna do that first. And I have 3 followers in mind, all of which wear heavy armor. One, which is just over here in Dunster. Right now, at least, as of me doing that. I have your amulet.
There it is. If you ever need it, until then, here. Then
Follow
lead
me.
on, friend.
Yeah, sure, he uses a mace right now, but that will change. Kojo, I'm bringing you to Skyhaven Temple. You're no longer a killer vanguard. Look, he has a shield and everything. All he needs is a helmet. Come on, Kojo. One of my favorite followers ever, Kojo. A Khajiit warrior. Kojo is. And a great warrior he has to be.
Yes? What is it?
Do you need something?
I brought someone to induct into the
Are you
blade.
sure? I'll need to ask them to take an oath to leave their old life behind and stay here from now on.
I'm sure the blades need new members.
Very well. He seems like a fighter to me. I'll give him the oath. If you find any more candidates, bring them here. You there. The Dragonborn wishes to give you the chance to join the Lost Guardians of Tamriel, the Dragon Slayers, the Blades. Do you wish to become a Blade?
I do.
Are you willing to trade away all claims and titles of your former life? To live here and devote yourself to protecting Tamriel from danger?
I do.
Then by my right as acting Grandmaster, I name you a Blade, with all the privileges, rights, and burdens that brings. Godspeed.
Dragonborn, what do you need?
I love that he calls you Dragonborn. He's not in his armor yet, but he will be soon. Next up, we're going to Riften. You remember Mule, right? She was Shadow's wife. Back when we were still, with Shadow. Shadow.
My brew is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the
There you are.
A fine day to you, friend. I'm right behind you. I'm itching for a fight. No
anyway,
problem. I can carry a good
can
bit
I-
of gear.
Here, let me have Grim Saver.
All set. Let's go.
The best part about Mule is he can't be killed. At all.
I drew Grimsever, I think the
What
poor
is
man
it?
soiled his armor.
I brought someone to induct into the
You
blade.
want this one to become a blade? You sure?
I'm sure the blades
Very
need new
well.
members.
I'll do the oath later. Let's just get him geared up and ready to fight. I can handle training one more. After that, I think we'll be ready for a little dragon hunting of our own.
Mjolnir now blade. Let's find okay, there he is, I think. Yep.
Dragonborn, what do you need? Then lead on, friend.
Yeah, there he is. All decked out in his armor.
Dragonborn, what do you... Then back home is where you will find me.
I like how it's a mix of samurai and Roman. Because you can see the Lorica segmentata in there. It's stopped. One or the other. And now, and there's one more follower that I can, bring into the blades. I want to bring into the blades. We've adventured with him a few times before.
What do you need? Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
May the gods
Lunac.
watch over your battles, friend.
Why don't you
Let's
join?
not waste any time.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready. I assume you... It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. Been hearing some strange tales of the Jarl's children. Say the one's turning wicked, and the others have an ill-favored look to them. Best to keep clear. Need anything else? Just let me know.
Come on, man. You're Nick. You were once injured, but now... Let's see if I can make you a blade. I brought someone to induct into the
You
blade.
want this one to become a blade? You sure?
I'm sure the blades need new members.
Very well. I'll do the oath later. Let's just get him geared up and ready to fight. That's enough recruits for now. Ask Esbern about the dragon layers. Been studying. We'll have the recruits do some training.
That's Carjo. That Khajiit is one of my favorite followers ever. And I mean that. Ooh. Why wouldn't I mean that? Not attacking. Which means he's just gonna fly off. And sometimes you'll get that. A dragon who just doesn't want to fight. And is just comfortable with chilling. Let's go talk to Angier.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn.
I need to learn the shout used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
It was recorded in Alduin's wall.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
The Blades are helping me. I'm not the puppet.
No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have.
So can you teach me the shout?
No. I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragon Rend holds no place within the way of the voice.
If the shout is lost, how can I defeat Alduin?
Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
I need to speak to Paarthurnax then.
You weren't ready. You still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer.
Why haven't I met Paarthurnax
He
yet?
lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
How do I get to the top of the mountain to see him?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Brogrash.
Oh wow. Boom, boom, ba, 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 ba. Boo, boo, ba, 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 boo, boo. Do, 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 do. I am the Dragonborn, and I shall climb the mountain top. From here to da, 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 up to the top of the mountain. I shall finally go. Yes, up to the top of the mountains. I shall finally go. Yeah, yeah, up to the top of the mountain. It's finally time. Let me go up to the mountain top to meet old Dax. I need to go to the top of the mountain to meet this Dax, the leader of the Greybeards. I am a bard. I don't suck at least like that one.
I will show you how to open the way.
Nothing up here. Dragon! Oh.
Drem Yolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strumach, my mountain?
I think you already know who I am.
Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech.
Why live alone on a mountain if you love conversation?
Evenar Balok, there are many hungers it is better to deny than to feed. Drechni Nakib, discipline against the lesser aids in Kachnar, denial of the greater. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need to learn the Dragon Run song. Can you teach me?
Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it, if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. A gift to Dovahkiin. You understand fire as the Dove do.
He's actually sure that you're...
Why delay? Are you Dovahkiin or not? Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrosmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal, even for one of Dovahsos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Can you teach me the Dragon Run? Shout!
Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Do
you know Dragon Run or not?
Crosis, sorrowful Respectfully, no. It cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I do it then?
All in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
I need to stop Alduin.
Yes, Alduin, Zemach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with Firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin?
The prophecy says that only the Dragonborn can stop him.
True, but Kostid, prophecy, tells what may be, not what should be. Kostid Salo Ak. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should. Do you have no better reason for acting than destiny? Are you nothing but a plaything of Dez, of fate?
I don't believe in destiny, but I will stop Alduin.
And so perhaps your destiny will be fulfilled. Who can say? Des Motmahus. Even to the Dove who ride the currents of time, destiny is elusive. Alduin believes that he will prevail, with good reason. Rakmul. And he is no fool, Nime, Rinnik Gutnol, far from it. He began as the wisest and most far-seeing of us all. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here at the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world?
Ah. No, dragons like mines, right?
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
Using the dragon run to shout, right?
Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
Are you saying the ancient Lord sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
Another scroll, what's that? As if I don't know what those are already.
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such themes that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. They are fragments of creation. The Kelly, Elder Scrolls, as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. So far, so yet.
How did this help me?
Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragon Rend from those who created it.
I have the Elder Scroll.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then, fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Oh. I'll be back. Down. Told you, I'm going up to the top of the mountain. The very top. There's something up here. Here it is. Take notch to pickaxe. Well, we're at the very top. You wanna see what we can see from up here? That's the rift, I believe. East march over that way. Let's see if we can see Whiterun from all the way up here. There's Valtheim Towers right over there. There's Whiterun. That draw distance, I love it. There's Bleak Falls Barrow. I love the draw distance. I really must say. And way over there, in that area, this would be Solitude. Markers way over in that area. Either way, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow, subscribe if you wish. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like and a comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to join the notification squad. Peace out.